Hey everyone, welcome back to the GALOT Motorsports Park. My name is Scott Susie, and this is season 2 of Real Pro Stock. I'm here with Elijah Morton, currently ranked number 1 on the Real Pro Stock Power Rankings for 2021. Elijah, first, what is your reaction to being ranked number 1 on the Real Pro Stock Power Rankings for 2021?
Wow, Scott, I seen it come up last week, and it was really a surprise. And of course, there's a lot of good racers out there. I'm sure you could have picked 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 top people could have easily got to that spot.
Okay, hold on a second. Before we get into this, I did not pick you as the top ranked person. Let me explain this algorithm that my team has developed, taking all of the information that came in from 2020. This is not a Scott Susie popularity deal. This is an actual, a lot of money was spent on this by this algorithm by me. And my group of people put together this amazing computer deal, wing dingy, high-tech thingy, and they came up with your name coming out on top. And so there are a lot of factors, and you, Elijah, you just moved out of frame. You got to come back in frame.
You can't doubt science then, I guess. Scott, I thought it was you. I want my $100 back.
Everyone, he did not give me any $100. Okay, that's not how this worked. This is Real Pro Stock.
How it works? It's all about the runs you made over last year and how the performance was. And of course, being serious, I mean, I've got a great team. I got a little engine shop in Tennessee, and they poured their heart and soul into it, and they've come a long ways since we've been dealing together. So for me to be picked for power ranking, I'm really not all that surprised. I mean, I'm right up there with the top. I believe we are, and I feel we are. I mean, several other ones could have been picked too, I assume. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but we've run some good numbers, and we've been beat on some hole shots, but we would outrun the guy. So the driver's got to do a little better job if he wants to put the number 1 on his car. So I'm eager to do that. I'm getting a little bit older than some of the rest of them out there driving, but I still feel good, and age is just a number, so let's go get it on.
And so let's just go get it on. But to fully wrap up the discussion about the power rankings, the team kept coming back to the weighting factor of that loss to Johnny Pluchino in Indianapolis by the slimmest of margins. I think it was 2/1,000. So listen, they kept saying to me, hey, Scott, this is the chip on the guy's shoulder. And even though it's a negative, they count it as a very strong positive. So what is the reaction to that?
Well, that was a run that was very tight. It could have went either way. Unfortunately, it didn't go my way. Pacino pulled it out and by just a few thou, and we actually run faster on that run as well. So I had a 50 light, he had a 30-something light. So by the smallest of margin, we lost. Yeah, it hurts. And would I like to have won it? Yes. Would I like to have that chance again and hopefully win it? Yes. So, yeah, I do have that want to win that race again.
And that is the thing about Real Pro Stock. You're going to see some other competitors and crew chiefs' reactions to their current ranking on the Real Pro Stock Power Ranking. And I certainly understand their reactions to that, but it's drag racing, isn't it, Elijah?
Oh yeah, I'm sure we've stirred a lot of pots by putting those numbers out there, and hey,
you would not believe the texts, the calls, the emails. I mean, it was almost instantaneous, the kind of feedback that you guys gave to the power ranking. So it was very interesting. I thought no one was watching, but there are a lot of people watching.
I'm sure you've got a lot of comments, and some are like, "What are you thinking?" and why aren't I number 1? And I'm sure why am I number 6 or 7 or 8? And why am I not number 2 or 3? I'm sure all those thoughts will come out. I think you've stirred the pot, and you'll get a lot of responses.
And once again, we are not stirring the pot, but we are stirring the pot. Okay, so we're here.
Not intend to, but you are.
So we're here at GALOT Motorsports Park. What are your aspirations? What are your wants? What are your goals for 2021?
Oh, well, you know, we're going to come out here and do the best we can. We're going to give it all the effort we can. Of course, our goal is to win a championship again, and we haven't won one the last several years. We had retired for a few years. We came back out. We've been running strong, but We just hadn't capitalized, and we've got the desire to win, just like the rest of them do. We don't come to race for number 2.
And that's why we love coming to cover Real Pro Stock, Extreme Pro Stock at the PDRA. Make sure you're also monitoring as well. PDRA660.com, GalotMotorsportsPark.com. I'm here with my good friend Elijah Morton. And Elijah, any last parting words?
Oh no, it's going to be fun, and I'm eager to see all the comments that comes back from the list you put out, and let's see what happens. But I think there'll be a lot of thoughts put out there. But hey, I appreciate y'all and ever who did the analysis came up with number 1 for Morton Brothers Motorsports.
And we are here, Galot Motorsports Park. Let's get right into some testing. Good luck this weekend and be safe. All right, Elijah. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching Real Pro Stock. And enjoy checking off, seeing your favorite driver, and then seeing if the Real Pro Stock 2021 power rankings are worth anything. So let's go racing. Let's have a safe season. To all of you Real Pro Stock competitors out there, the ones that are here and the ones that are watching this show, wishing they were on it, and they're coming, right, Elijah?
Yeah, I know we've got the big target on our back now that you put that number out there. So, hey, pressure's pressure, and I do well under pressure. Let's do it.
Let's get to it. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Elijah. Really appreciate that. And this coverage is brought to you by David Brown, WSFS Mortgage, thegreenvillegroup.com. Anywhere in the nation, David can write you a mortgage, so please get connected with him on the webpage. And MOTRoofing.com. So thank you, Edward, and Lisa Poor over at MOT Roofing, anywhere in the northern Delaware area or the greater Middletown, Delaware area. For a roof, make sure you contact MOTRoofing.com. Thank you, Edward and Lisa Poor. And here we are, the Galot Motorsports Park, and you saw how the pollen has affected this region of America, and Ben and Harold and Isidro are working hard here at the Galot Motorsports Park to corral all of this pollen, and we'll see how that all works out. And this is the first episode of the PDRA genre of Mountain Motor Pro Stock drag racing, and Frank and JR Carr are on the property, and they're warming up cars and getting ready to rock and roll. That's Elijah completing his warm-up. Elijah Morton currently sitting top of the Real Pro Stock power rankings for 2021. And who is that guy in Dwayne Rice's pit? We gotta figure that out, because he's very recognizable. I recognize him. I know that guy from somewhere, and we're gonna figure this out. Maybe we'll get some breaking news here at Real Pro Stock. There he is. Who is that guy? That's Dwayne Rice, all warmed up, ready to rock and roll, and Elijah's moving over to the staging lanes. That was a heck of a nice Real Pro Stock burnout. One of my favorite drag strips to visit in America. It's the Galot Motorsports Park. Dana does such a nice job here. Ben keeping the grounds moving. Harold doing a great job on the track. Great job, everyone. Isidro backing them all up and making sure it's all done right. So here we are, Elijah Morton. Yesterday they tested. I was not here. Today it's Wednesday, and they're rocking and rolling through their test sequences. And that wasn't what Elijah was looking for. So what do you do during a test day? You back it up and you do it again. You just keep rocking and rolling. No schedule. It's laid back. They're going to do what they got to do to get the data they need for the season. Elijah comes off. A lot of movement in that run and does the smart thing, just comes off, and he'll come back in here a little bit and make another pass. And Dwayne Rice with that guy that I, in the background there, who is that guy? Man, I got to figure this one out. I think I have an idea who it is, but Dwayne never talks to me, so, he's the bad boy of Real Pro Stock, Extreme Pro Stock. And he had too many chicken wings. That's what he told me. He's like 30 pounds over, so he's got to work on it. Hopefully by next week he can figure out the 30 pounds. We'll see.
He come see T.A. What's happening, buddy? I can't hear if he's real. I can't hear no way.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? T.A. Initials T.A. with that guy. Getting closer. I think I know who it is. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, that's one of the things they're trying to work on is the fishtailing going on during the burnouts. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm sure TA will get it figured out. And that is certainly not what Dwayne Rice is looking for. And let's just bring it on back. You got enough gas. You didn't do the run, so just let's see what he's got. Maybe he's got a bona fide problem. Time to head back to the pits. And here he is, Frank, JR, and the gang. Checking it all out. Getting the wheelie bar set up right. New wheelie bars. Shout out to Corey Voss, Dylan Voss. Wonder if they'll be competing Real Pro Stock this year. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. All right, everybody, crank it up. How'd you like that? That was a little bit of an improvement, huh? How'd you like that? A little bit of two-camera shot there. Little enhanced audio. Crank it up on your smart TV. Let's go. Get ready to crank it up once again. You're gonna hear this bad boy JR car world record Mo Frackalacca run all the way down the track in a Mountain Motor Pro Stock 833 cubic inches of badassery. Here we go. Crank it up. And what a wonderful run it was. Good job, man. JR Carr, 405, I believe, yesterday, 408 today. Looks like they're ready to enter into the 2021 Real Pro Stock season in an extremely competitive way. But let's go chit-chat with Frank and see what he feels about the Real Pro Stock Power Rankings for 2021.
I stay out of all the political stuff, you know what I mean? If the power rankings is what the power rankings is. I mean, but this is drag racing. So like I told you earlier, the 10th man on the power list could easily be the #1 man on the list. Because this is racing.
So
Don't race statistically.
You're just going to go
What, the power rankings?
You're going to show.
Well, no, wait a minute. What am I going to do about the power rankings? You know, I don't give a f about your power rankings. I wipe my ass with your little power rankings thing.
And that's the only way we'll take it, is real. Thanks, Frank, for the feedback on the 2021 Real Pro Stock Power Rankings. As Frank only can do. Now, let's get a frame of reference. Last year, the guy wouldn't even talk to me. Beginning of the season, he wouldn't even talk to me. So, incredible improvement. Frank, thanks. Always great chit-chatting with you. I love you, Frank. Elijah Morton back for another test run. Trying to work it. The whole crew here. GALOT Motorsports Park Real Pro Stock testing for Elijah Morton. #1 Real Pro Stock Power Rankings for 2021 season. Crank it up, everybody. Here we go. Shimmy over to the center line with a 1-4 and Emma Atkinson right here. Wow. What do we got here? All of a sudden, we're just going through the Real Pro Stock testing, and here's Emma showing up. Wow. The future of Real Pro Stock. Emma Atkinson. Emma Atkinson. Okay, so now the little backstory on this. This is Emma's first run down a drag strip. This is history right here. This is a future Real Pro Stock competitor right here. And just like all the Real Pro Stock competitors, they get the treatment. So Mom and Dad put this on the smart TV and crank it up. Here we go. Emma, that's awesome. Congratulations. So proud of you. Mom says you're doing good in school. Keep it up. That's awesome. You are awesome. A future Real Pro Stock competitor. Her first run on a drag strip. Congratulations, Emma. That was awesome. And back to Dwayne Rice with the secret crew chief. I think I know who it is with the initials TA. Terry Adams. Oh boy, is it going to be an exciting 2021 Real Pro Stock season with the likes of him roaming around. Here we go. Dwayne Rice. That fishtail. Whoo! Fishtail. Whoa. If there's anyone that can get it all squared away and tighten down this crew and tame this amazing stallion, it's going to be Terry Adams. A wonderful pedigree in that guy alone. Amazing pro stock driver, crew chief. I think his crash was probably the thing I remember most about Terry. Sorry, Terry. Oh, jumping to the center line is Dwayne Rice comes off, thank goodness, and that was Emma at real pro stock speed. Okay, so it's her third run, right? So that second run was at real pro stock speed, Emma. So you're going to double your time, right? Get down to 4 seconds. That's what it's going to look like, your runs. Back into the real pro stock, extreme pro stock competitors. Got Elijah Morton here. Dancing with the center line last run. Come on, Elijah. The numbers are coming down. Let's go. See what he has here. Jay, one of the best carburetor guys in the nation. Hey, 408. Yes, moving in the right direction, Elijah. But stay away from that center line.
Tire ranking, honey. Tire ranking. Hello, Frank. I love you, baby.
There she is again, Emma. That's her 4th run, I believe. Make sure you go back, rewind back, and look and see what it looks like at real pro stock speed. Oh yeah. Good job, Emma. Dwayne Rice flowing in. Man, that fishtail, man. Ho! Hood scoop flies, and Dwayne Rice has a nice little run there at 4:10.6. Way to go, guys. Way to head in the right direction, except the hood scoop was headed off in a completely different direction. And I believe that is Dwayne Rice's last run of the day. I think he's doing some burnouts tomorrow, he said. Scuff up some tires. But here we go with Elijah Morton. This is probably his last run of the day as well. So getting ready for some chow. I'm getting hungry. See if Elijah can keep it off the center line. I mean, everyone's migrating towards the center line, so come on, Elijah. Final adjustments being made. Listen, nice run, but it's all for naught, and hopefully the damage is not too bad, and boy, it is. Hopefully the boys and Elijah can get it fixed up for next week at the season opener. Let's get a word from Dana and wrap this up and get out of here.
Hi, my name is Dana Strickland. I'm the track manager here at GALOT Motorsports Park. I want to thank everybody for their support in 2020, and I hope you'll come out and support us again this year. We've got an awesome lineup. We have our test and tunes every Thursday night that have grown tremendously. You will be amazed at some of the things you see here on Thursday night. So it's a lot of fun. Bring your family And we have 3 bike events this year. We've got 2 PDRA events. We've got PPL Pro Tractor Pull-In, which is the Champions Tour, which is the national event. We also have, of course, in October every year, we have our Monster Truck Show, which is the biggest show we have all year. It's always jam-packed, usually sold out. So we've got lots and lots of stuff, lots of big dollar bracket races. Bracket racers kept us afloat in 2020, so I'm really appreciative of that. And that's why we would like to pay it forward. We like to pay money, and sometimes when a good crowd shows up, we'll even pay more. So come on out and join us.
Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and getting involved on the Real Pro Stock Facebook page and the subscriptions over on the YouTube page. The YouTube channel. I really cannot thank you enough for all of the activity, and the numbers are growing, and that's what's going to get Real Pro Stock to the next level, and we cannot thank you enough for that. Keeping it real, right? And so the Real Pro Stock 2021 Power Rankings came out. Elijah Morton wound up on top, and you saw some of the reactions to the rankings. And Frank, we love you, man. And we love that you always keep it real with us. And that is the only way that any of this is going to move to any levels, any new levels, increased participation, increased viewership. It's all up to you guys. You got to keep it real. And that's what we count on, and that's what we get from you every time. Okay, Elijah, we'll see you in a week. Hopefully your damage to your front end is fixable in that time frame, and I know that you guys can get that done. JR Carr, great seeing you. Frank, great seeing you and the crew. It was great seeing Dwayne Rice and his new crew chief, Terry Adams. Wow, I thought I recognized him when I arrived on property on Wednesday, and then my rumor in my own little head was confirmed by Dwayne and also Terry. So we've got an interview lined up for Terry next week when we arrive back at the GALOT Motorsports Park for the first race of the PDRA season. Extreme Pro Stock is Real Pro Stock, and so proud of this group of wonderful drivers, competitors in this class, Mountain Motor Pro Stock class. And it's really great watching you guys do what you do safely. And boy, it was a world record setting year by JR Carr last year, 6.179, 228.23 on the quarter mile on the big turf at the NHRA. And now they're back at the extremely competitive PDRA world, which is absolutely awesome. So kudos to Judy and Tommy Franklin. Cannot wait to see you and roll out Nitrous Alley and roll out Boosted for the Pro Mod classes at the PDRA. And we're really excited about doing that. And we hope it is something that is like Real Pro Stock. And we hope it is something that gets the attention for the Pro Mod drivers there at the PDRA, like Real Pro Stock has gotten the attention for the Extreme Pro Stock drivers at the PDRA. So, hey, listen, have a great week. Thank you to everyone. I really appreciate it. And did you see that? Did you see Emma? Her first ever ride, right? That is so awesome. So proud of you, Emma. Take care. She's a future Real Pro Stocker, and we cannot wait to see your career grow and watch you go. So take care, everybody. Scott Susi, Real Pro Stock. Follow us, limoguy.tv. YouTube, it's the Limo Guy at Large. Facebook, it's the Limo Guy at Large. Thank you for following and reverberating. We really appreciate it. Cannot thank my sponsors enough, David Brown, WSFS Mortgage, and MOT Roofing. You saw their web pages at the bottom of the presentation, the bottom of the show the whole time. So thank you so much for your support, guys. If you're in Northern Delaware, you need a roof, make sure you contact MOT Roofing. Lisa and Ed Poor are ready to help you. And if you need a mortgage anywhere in the nation, please contact David Brown, thegreenvillegroup.com. So thanks. See you later.